Okay guys, welcome back to the server. Ark on the Sandbox survival server, to be exact. We have a few changes, one of them being, well, we don't just have Annie anymore. We also now have Bruce, who was a level 4 when we got him. Went up to a level 5. Only gained a level on it, but that's fine. That is terrifying. Honestly, that is. Whenever they look at you like that, that's terrifying. And then we just got Dolores here. Now, why 3 Rexes? Well, partially because 2 females and a male, it doubles my egg output by 2. I need the eggs for whenever we go to do the Quetzal taming. Now, you may be wondering, what are we doing today? I mean, Dave's usually up to something when he's recording, after all. Well, you guys notice I'm kind of moving my dinos away from that side of things. And that's for pretty good reason. Let's see if we can Fred Flintstone this. We cannot. Okay. We don't have a saddle on you, do we, Dolores? Or Annie. We have one on Dolores over here. And we have one on Bruce. And no, his last name is not Jenner. So, the reason we're moving our Rexes and the Bronto here is because we actually need the space over here for this next build. And unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to actually do something I don't want to have to do in the long run. But it's looking more and more like that might be a thing that'll have to happen. So we're going to work on the aviary. I can't keep parking Obsidian and Xena here on the catwalk. It's not working. I'm constantly falling off whenever I dismount. Things like that. It's a pain in the ass. It really is. But there's more to it than that. I also intend to do things a little... Oh, hey, see what I was saying about eggs? Yeah. See, we got an egg. The whole plan is to basically, see, now we have 2. Yeah, these 2 drop eggs exceedingly slow. I'm getting distracted. So, my basic idea here is to start off dropping some pillars right outside of... Let's go with right here for now. And you know what? For symmetry reasons, let's just throw another one there. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Let's see. Do these sit level? Yeah, those sit level with the upper platform. With the ceiling there. So, basically I'm going to have a catwalk coming out across. And underneath here is where I'm going to start housing my dinos. I'm probably going to actually move a feeding trough over here. And I'm going to actually have like a pseudo enclosure, if you will, for all my dinos to actually sit in. Because having them just chilling right here is a little obnoxious sometimes. Not going to keep working. Obviously, certain dinos I can't do this with. Littlefoot, Bruce, Dolores, and Annie, I don't think I can really build a enclosure for the 3 of them properly. Like, I think it would cost too many resources to have to sit and build another behemoth gate just for their entry and exit. They're going to have to just kind of chill on the outside. Besides, setting these 3 on neutral, as well as having the Dilos running around, and these guys are on neutral as well. Like, all my carnivores are pretty much on neutral. They make great guard dog, so to speak, literally guard dog. Raptor egg. I am like going to be trying to grab up these eggs as much as possible because I forget what you use raptor eggs for, but you definitely use them for something. I just don't remember what you use them to tame. Anyways, I plan on having the aviary so that it's a catwalk based thing where you walk out across and you come in, and then it'll have an exit probably facing that way. It's really, I did something similar on my single player thing, but I kind of want to do something a little different than I did there. I've been doing some toying around based on some things I saw that Restless Corpse had done at his base, but I'm not going to do it out of the metal railings. I actually kind of like the way the wooden ones look. Add to it the fact that, you know, the rest of my base is mostly wood. There's not much point in me, you know, other than this fencing. I don't see a point in switching over to stone, you know, house. It doesn't look as good to me. And I might do a little bit of kind of tinkering with some of the way it looks, but other than that, let's go ahead and let's kind of just work this out. All right, we're gonna. Okay, so the next one would come here. Yeah, the next one would have to go there, but that's only one platform out. We don't need one per platform. We only need like so, and then I can do one of these like so. And that gives some space right here. Now, unfortunately, yes, I lose half of my resources right there, but I mean, really, am I that concerned about a few resources with... really? Now I'm a little concerned, because that didn't snap. Thank you. Yeah, see, that doesn't look so bad. I'm gonna have, you know, so, yeah, it's a 2-wide walkway. I don't like single wide, because it gets kind of dangerous in my mind. Yeah, I mean, a walkway like that, you know, going out across somewhere, even though it's not very high, that's still, you know, you wouldn't have it just a single wide. You'd have a double wide. So, if not triple. But I'll probably put railings around it just for giggles, just kind of give us some definition. This isn't Minecraft where you can actually do a lot of those sort of things, but let's throw this in here. But yeah, I kind of want to do... Gonna have to go upstairs. Well, we'll go upstairs this way. Thank you. I'm gonna have to actually put a door on the other side. Unfortunately, this means I'm gonna have to take out a window somewhere here. Probably right here. I don't like it, but... of course, it's not even then either. Oh. Ouch. So, I mean, you don't need one every single one of these. They're not all going in the same direction either, but that's fine. I can live with it. It just doesn't look great is all. Okay, I don't know how far out we want to put this. Like, I don't... Maybe... Let me think here. We can kind of even it out here in a minute anyways. I have an idea. Okay, so this I'm going to have to destroy. That hurts me a little bit. Ooh, that actually sounds nice, though. But that kind of hurts me in terms of how expensive that was. Boom. What? What am I stuck on? For crying out... Are you kidding me? Are you... Game. Are you seriously kidding me right now? Like, what the hell? What? What am I stuck on, for crying out loud? Really, though? Like, what? That's just obnoxious. Oh, that's just, that's bad. Oh, a door suddenly makes it not better. There's like a certain way you have to like go through this. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely retarded. That's stupid. That's really, really stupid. Hey, game devs, can we fix that crap right there? Like, seriously? Like, why is that a thing? Why do I not have problems with the stone doors, of all things? The stone doors and stone doorways, no hassles. No problems at all. Wooden doors? Yeah. This right here? This should not happen right here. I should not get stuck. Not if I can go through other doorways. Like, seriously, if the doorway downstairs allows me to go through with no problem, like, in, out, you know, it's like, really? Why is that a hassle? What is different? What is flipping different? Okay, I'm gonna do some work off screen, and I'm gonna just take a chill pill and just it's gonna irritate me. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so officially ran into my first problem, and it's actually a pretty big problem. Let's start with the fact that I have something of a stable, if you will, built under here. Oh shit. I forgot to extend this one out. You know, that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't need to. Doesn't absolutely need to. It just doesn't quite line up with everything else. That's alright. I'll live with it. Okay, so a couple of tiny problems with the way I did things. You guys can see the fence foundations coming down. It's because I decided to go ahead and do this, and this might not have been a great idea, to be honest. Oh, that wall got turned inside out. Egg. Like a squirrel with peanuts. So, tiniest of problems is that this corner here doesn't work. It's the only spot that, for whatever reason, just it says that there's no foundations nearby. And I mean, obviously that's not untrue. I mean, we've got several foundations that are blatantly obvious here. But it's just not working. So I'm wondering what I'm gonna actually do with this here, because for obvious reasons it's not gonna work. I'm gonna actually demolish these pillars here because they aren't absolutely necessary. They're aesthetics is all they are. Now I'm curious here, is this on the wall? All right, yeah, that works. All right. I'm gonna regather some of my wood here, but the basic idea was I was going to actually have these walls run like this, and have the pillars on the edges. Obviously, I need a pillar here. Is what's going on, I think. So let's craft up a couple of these pillars here, and keep talking. So basically, the problem is that I think that there's just no actual foundation there because of missing pillars underneath of here. I managed to do things just right, but I miscalculated something here, or something is really being screwy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a pillar, place the other pillar, and let's see what happens here. This should, yep, see, that's exactly what the problem was. That's the only problem. And unfortunately, you know, having something right there on that corner, obviously that wouldn't look good to have these pillars coming down here on these corners. So that's gonna have to go. It's unfortunate. And I mean, I know I'm losing some resources there from those top ones, but I can't get them without destroying the inner walls as well. And this is more acceptable than destroying the entire inner wall. I don't understand why these have been doing that. On the inside they look normal, and now they're not. It's kind of bizarre. Oh no. Fence foundation. I'll go around and get the rest of these, but I honestly haven't tested this theory yet. I wanted this inner wall, like the lower wall, to be windowed walls, and then we're going to take this railing and we're going to actually stick it on top of the wall to make kind of a caged effect. I don't know if it's going to work. Like, oh, yes. That will actually work. It's not going to be easy to place when we get up to higher levels. But, oh yeah, that works. They're not even all the way, but I don't know if there's anything we can do about that. That's just because of these being weird like they are. For what reason, the way I place things, they don't line up correctly, so you have some spots where you can, I'm sure you guys can see it here, where the floors don't line up perfectly for some reason. I don't know if that's differences in the ground not being level, but this area has made it very interesting to build. I don't know that I would build here again, necessarily. That's ridiculous. What are you obstructed by? Please tell me what you're obstructed by. Let's just do that. Alright? Let's do one of them jobs. No. You're supposed to go like so. So now that looks normal. And this wall did it too, though. I don't know why they do that sometimes. It's kind of annoying, and to be honest. Yeah. Some of the walls actually snap correctly. And I'll actually put glass in these. Like I did for the house, just so it's matching. But also just so it's functional as well. I don't want windows here. I kind of like not having windows there. Let me see if I can... Yeah, there we go. Make another one of these. But yeah, I'm going to actually put this out across. I need to get a door over here. Unfortunately, it's... again, I made this even. I should have made it an odd. Should have probably just stuck with a one... Yeah, I'd probably put the door right here, actually, to be straight down through. I could even knock this one out if I really wanted to, but I don't think I will. I think I'll let it there. Just kind of shits and giggles, shall we say. Better than giggles and shits? I don't know. Shitting and then giggling? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. So... the mammoth doesn't fit underneath this platform. The stego also does not quite fit underneath this platform, as we can kind of see here. So, yeah, I was planning on housing these guys under it. That ain't gonna happen. So, that's another issue. Like, our bigger dinos just aren't getting housed underneath anything, I think. I think they're gonna have to just sit out in the open unless I build some ungodly, large, just... horrible looking thing, and I don't know that I want to go that extent. Might just be easier to just let them sit out, kind of just stick them up on, up over there. Oh, frame rate drop. Wow. I think you guys can kind of see where I'm going with this so far. It's, I need a doorway. Here we go. Boom. This is still bugging me. Yep, still broken. Don't know why. Still waiting on that fix, devs. Hey, yeah. See, that door works. Dev team. Actually, it doesn't work that well, for whatever reason. Why did you... I could have sworn all my windows were normal. Why are you weird? Why are you weird? Oh my god, Dave, you can't just ask people that. You can't just ask people why they're weird. Did I just... That. I don't know why things do that. It's so freaking weird. There. Stay normal. Please. For the love of God, stay normal. Every last one of you, please. Seriously, I'm tired of breaking you. Yeah, there we go. See? Now, kind of a real test is to see... Can I go under that? Yay! It kind of works. Not really. This spot's really glitchy. That's a problem. This is the problem with building uneven terrain. Okay, we'll have to maybe just do a normal wall right here or something. Either the game is lagging or... There we go. Ooh, I had an idea. Give me a second. Just bear with me for a second, guys. It's a little different. A little unusual. But maybe no door. Maybe not have an actual door here. But instead do one of these jobbers. Boom. It looks a little funny, but I think that might actually play into this pretty nicely. I don't know. We will have to wait to see. But... No. Why did you do that? Game. Game. You're killing me. Thank you. Now, let's place you on top. Thank you. There we go. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Right where I wanted it. Yeah, and... Why are these being weird? So, I'm going to actually run out of time to finish working on this during this recording, actually. So, unfortunately, I don't know that I'll get to finish this with you guys. I might have to finish it off camera and show you the next video, because this has taken me a while, because this has been several trials so far, because I've had a few issues. You know, building this little stable here took a lot longer than I anticipated. Dropping points into health, because these guys are, again, they act as kind of guard dogs, so to speak. Those are my first line of defense. Those things are kind of my second line, and that's my third line, so to speak. I mean, really, if it comes down to these guys having to come out, because really these guys should come out about the same time that starts firing off. I would put them on aggressive, but then they'd be attacking everything, and that's not quite what I want. I am going to have to put a feeding trough over here amongst these guys, because some of them just fall outside of the feeding trough. So unfortunately, that's going to be a problem. But it's one a lesson learned kind of deal. You know, we can probably get away with destroying the one that's back here, getting the resources off of it, because there's nothing down here. Nothing down here that accesses it. Not really. Occasionally, Dilo will wander around back here, but meh, no big deal. No big deal. Hell, matter of fact, that feeding trough down there is not even functioning for anything other than if I ever get some Megalodon again. I don't know if I want to bother doing that. I think this looks nice so far. It's not great. It's not perfect by any means. Egg. It's not perfect by any means. But it definitely works. I like it. Oh, screw you, game. I can't make any more of those, so I'm out of wood. Yeah, that's the other problem. I've gone through quite a few resources during this build. It's been too many, to be honest. I should not have gone through resources the way I did. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that, yeah, you just do. You tend to do it sometimes. Can I? No, I don't have enough of anything to make you. So I'll have to make a new feeding trough for them. I don't know if I have metal. No, wait. I did have metal ingots. Or not ingots, but I did have metal. Where did all my metal go? My shit keeps disappearing in this game. I don't get it. Like, some things are kind of being really wonky lately, and I've been watching the forums, and I'm not the only one noticing it. Like, there have been some really wonky things going on. Oh yeah, we've had quite a few eggs drop now. Yeah, there's been some really wonky stuff going on this. According to the forums, that people are like having stuff it just vanishes. Like there was a Valentine's Day event that I did not partake in because I was actually spending Valentine's Day with my wife to some degree. Granted, we were streaming. We were actually playing some video games, but we weren't playing this. We were playing something else. And, yeah, we apparently some of the dinosaurs that were specially bred during that event are gone, and they weren't meant to be gone. It was a double, like, they upped the egg drop rate, things like that. Like, they just kind of upped some stats. And that, you shouldn't have something like that and then have all of the dinosaurs and whatnot that you get from that event just vanish. And it's been a big problem for people. So, yeah, I don't know if it's an issue with some of the recent changes to the server, because there's been a big, they've been making nerfs left and right. Like, I've heard that, I think it's Nilo has Battle Dawn. Battle Dawn used to be, like, OP as hell. Like, granted, I understand why the developers make some of the changes, but they've nerfed some of the Pteranodons to the point of they've had huge amount of points put towards their health and things, and now they have almost no health. Like, we're talking, level after level after level. I didn't want to make a freaking wall. Damn it. Let's get these off my hotbar. But yeah, they apparently they're having some issues, and the nerfing of stats is a problem for a lot of players, because you spend a lot of time working on these dinos, and to have them, suddenly their stats are just absolute trash. It kind of makes you just a little discouraged, and maybe kind of makes you not want to play the game as much, because why would I want to keep coming back to a game that if my stuff is constantly being messed with by the devs like that. I understand their rationale on that completely. I did not think about this, but he can fit through that, right? Like, oh no. I've made a problem. So, Argents don't go through dinosaur gates. Right. Pteranodons do still, right? Like, the Dons should still do that. They're not as big. I'm not even sure why the Argents don't. They have a similar wingspan, I think, so it'd be just ridiculous not to. Yeah, he fits through. Okay, well, whatever. I've got a problem now where, unfortunately, this is not going to be able to be enclosed. I'm going to have to put a keypad on that, I think. I'm not going to be able to enclose this completely. That sucks. I might go up, like, maybe 2 or 3 levels. But obviously I can't enclose it now. Unless I completely demolish this one and some of the surrounding walls. And make new plans. No, I think I'm sticking with what I've currently got going on. I like the way this looks so far. Matter of fact, let's get a look at it from a distance here. It's not perfect. It's not pretty by any means, but it's definitely utilitarian in its function. I like it. I kind of like it. I mean, it definitely doesn't look that bad. Does it? I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I like the stables underneath. That was actually kind of a nice little idea that I threw in just kind of on a spur of the moment. I know I talked about doing it, but even when I was talking about doing it, it was spur of the moment type of thing. I like that though. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look too bad. Gonna have to figure something else out though. I'm sorry, I am still sick, guys. My throat's been pretty ragged. I'm... Damn doors! I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end the episode here. I've got a lot of things I gotta consider and work over. No reason to have the lights on when, you know, nothing going on. Yeah, I got some stuff to think over with that. I like it, and I still want to kind of do this design. I really do like this idea that I've got going on. And no, that's probably not going to stay there. I might. I don't know. Who knows? I might keep that there. I've been keeping these two idiots in here, so I don't know. I might just keep that there. Nobody really spawns down here in my beds or anything. It's strict, almost, you know, nobody's really died that much, so it's not that big a deal, but, you know, it's just something. It's just something to be there. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. This episode might have been a rough one to watch, I don't know. But thanks for watching anyways. Bye-bye.